So, is being on Poshmark even worth it? Hey guys, Holland here from where the helicopter bear meets the Papa Bear. It's the Papa. It's been a long day. Hey guys, Holland here from where the helicopter bear meets the Papa Bear. It's the helicopter bear, and today we're gonna talk about, is Poshmark even worth it? Cue Missy Elliott, is it worth it? Let me work it. But guys, before we start this video, you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button, hit the bell icon. And guys, for those of y'all who are new to my channel, currently I am running a sweet little contest. I am giving away these awesome Jordan Retro 5s. Amazing. And all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna give those away to people who subscribe. Well, one person, not people, because I only have one. But let's get into this video. Is Poshmark even worth it? And sorry, that whole thing kind of like threw me off. So I'm trying to get into the groove of everything. But yes, of course I have my note card, and let's get into this video. Let's talk about 5 things. And when people ask me, hey, is Poshmark even worth it? Because, you know, they see the results that I'm doing, and they're like, should I even get into this? And I kind of asked them these 5 things sort of in a nutshell. So let's go over these 5 things. So if you're new and you're trying to decide, is Poshmark even worth it? Or if you're on Poshmark and you're like, should I continue this? Like, just think about this. So number one, I feel like number one is super important. What are you on the app for? What are you using it for? Are you using it because you went in grandma's attic and grandma had a bunch of stuff and you're trying to get rid of it? Are you using it because the economy sucks and you're trying to substitute your income part-time? Or are you using it for full-time? Or are you using it because you're bored? Ask yourself that. What are you using it for? And the reason I'm saying this is because Poshmark is sort of like what you put into it is what you get. For instance, if this is me personally, and as I said, guys, usually on my channel, if I talk about stuff, it's usually from my personal experience. So other people might experience something differently. So if I was just going to clear out my closet, I probably wouldn't use Poshmark, just because sometimes when you post stuff on Poshmark, it might sit. If I'm trying to clear out my closet, I'm trying to just get rid of it, get done, everything. In that case, I would use like a brick and mortar consignment store, like a Plato's Closet or Uptown Cheapskate. I think that's Cheapskate. I think that's the name of it, but I'll use that if I was trying to clear out my closet. But that's just me personally. I know some people are like, yeah, I clear out my closet all the time. And it's also because other people might have cooler clothes or cooler shoes and cooler stuff than I do. That's perfectly fine. What I can say though is, if you're trying to use it as sort of a part-time substitute, it's a really good substitute. Because for me, I'm on Poshmark because, you know, we use it to pay for my daughter's daycare, and Poshmark has basically just been funding that, which is pretty awesome, which is, you know, amazing. It's helped us, you know, put our daughter in a really amazingly great school. But yes, so, and also I can see myself, you know, substituting it. I can see myself doing it full time, and depending on, you know, the work and effort you put into Poshmark is what you get back. Now, if you're using Poshmark as a, oh my God, I need money and I need it now, bro, Poshmark might not be the thing for you if you're like, I need money today. Because one, even if your stuff sells today, it's not going to, you know, because of, you have to do the whole shipping thing and you have to do the whole money releasing thing. So like, yeah, you might not, you know, give your money, like, especially give it like maybe like a few days and stuff, especially once you ship it, depends on where it goes. And that's a whole nother thing, But let us get on to number 2. How much time do you have to put into Poshmark? It goes along with the whole line of what you put into is what you get. Some people are like, oh, I see, you know, the money you're making. I want to do the same thing. I want to do it really fast. And I'm like, it takes time. I put time into it, especially, you know, I sell shoes. So it's like, I have to have the knowledge of what type of shoes is been trendy, what type of shoes it's selling. I have to clean them, take pictures of them, put them online, you know, find the comps and everything like that. So, though that's also saying, because I also work a full-time job, once you have a system in place, that time restraint, that time crunch becomes very, 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 very small. For me, I have such a system in place that it's sort of like a chain of command, that all of that is sort of like I went for like spending so much time to like honing it down. So how much time do you have? You might have, you know, a ton of time. You might just, you know, be an at-home parent just sitting there, and you might have time, you know, watching Netflix, and, you know, you season of Bridgerton is out, and you're like, well, I could be doing something, you know, while I'm doing this. Let me get on Poshmark and let me try this. So think about it, how much time you have. And also on the flip side of that, there are bots, but I'm going to save that for another video. If you watch my channel, you know I am a super huge proponent of using a bot, because that's what they're there for, and they save a lot of time. But let's get into the next one. Number 3 is, I feel like it's something that people don't take into consideration. And number 3, I'm not even gonna try and come off as an ageist, because it's not an age thing, it's just a person thing. Is number 3, how savvy are you when it comes to smartphones and computers? Because Poshmark is an app, it is on the computer. If you're not good at apps, if you're not good at computers, there's gonna be a learning curve. Are you willing to go through that learning curve so you can learn how Poshmark works? And the thing is, if, you know, and as I said, it just depends, because, you know, I know some people who are like in their 20s who are absolutely horrible at technology. I know some people who are, you know, in their 60s who are amazing at technology. So people don't think about that. People don't think like, they're like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that and stuff. And then they get on the app, or they can't even check their email. And I'm talking about you, Mom. If you're watching this video, I'm definitely talking about you. Because my mom at one point was like, hey, I want to do Poshmark. And I'm like, you could barely check your email. I'm not sure this is for you. Maybe garage sales might be your thing. So think about that. How good are you at computers? Number 4 kind of ties in with that, is, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to research things? Because especially whenever you're selling, you know, clothes and shoes, the fashion industry is a constantly revolving type of thing. And what might be the hot thing right now, next month, next season might not be the hot thing. So are you willing to basically stay up on your brands? Are you willing to do the research? Are you willing to do all of that? Okay, let's get to the last one. Number 5 is, do you have a backup, or do you have an alternative to Poshmark? Whether you are, you know, using Poshmark for like part-time money or full-time money, do you have a backup. And what I mean is, what if, just like MySpace, Poshmark takes a huge dive, because it is a company. It's not your company. It's another company. What if Poshmark takes that huge dive and you have all your eggs in the Poshmark basket? What's gonna happen to you after, especially if Poshmark is such a huge part of your income? So, you know, a lot of resellers have other platforms that they can go to. They have the Mercaris and eBays and Facebook marketplaces and stuff like that. So think about that. Do you have that backup? And think about also, and you know, I tied this into, is Poshmark worth it? Because right now Poshmark is rolling really, really strong. And I think Poshmark is super, super, super gonna be still going. But a lot of people thought about MySpace. A lot of people thought about other companies like this. So think about that. Do you have a backup? Anyway, guys, that's what I have for y'all today. If y'all enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, hit all the buttons, all of them. And guys, remember, I'm still giving these away. I'm super close. Last time I checked, I think my subscribers were 333. Oh wow, that's a three-peat number. But yes, so close. Someone is soon about to win this. If you want to, you know, virtually hang out with me even more, follow me on Instagram at the Helicopter Bear. And until the next video, y'all have a wonderful day.